content. Nice.
Why DVD much?
It's going again to Japan later.
Oh yeah, you did say.
Because it was the reception.
Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. Today is Sunday the 3rd of August and yeah, it's quite late in the day. It's approaching 11 and I wanted to go cycling this morning, but when I got up the weather didn't look so great, so I just wanted to wait for the weather to clear up, and yeah, I think I'm ready to actually go now. So before I go, I'm just gonna soak up these beans and some chickpeas, as I will be meal prepping today since it's a Sunday. So I'm trying to incorporate some whole foods into my diet. So I'm trying to incorporate some legumes into my diet for the week. Just gonna soak these up for a couple of hours and then I'll start with the meal prep later on. Yeah, so I've tried vlogging during the week and yeah, it wasn't, like a successful attempt. I think mainly because I tried vlogging on an office day, and yeah, office days can get tricky because it's I don't know what the policy is for filming in the office. So yeah, I just did what I could. I'm gonna let these soak for about 7 to 8 hours and then I will meal prep. So I'm not sure exactly what I'll be making with the chickpeas, but I think with the black beans I'm just gonna make them together with some beef mince, and I can have that with some rice and vegetables. I still need to go get veggies though. I'm gonna get ready to go cycling now. I'm looking at doing an easy ride. Initially I wanted to do 40 kilometers based on my schedule for the week. I was actually meant to go cycle yesterday, but I wasn't feeling so good, so I ended up doing a hike instead. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end up doing something like 25 kilometers because today was actually meant to be my rest day, but since I rested quite a bit yesterday, I thought I could cycle just to also get a feel of how much I've progressed since I started training indoors. So I would really like to just translate the training and get a real feel of the road after having acquired this indoor trainer. So yeah, let's go.
done just over 10 kilometers. So I have about 15. My GoPro has started acting up again. It's now saying battery low, even though the
Just got back from my ride and my GoPro disappointed me once again. So it's saying battery low, but I had this thing fully charged before I left. Not just that, whenever I try to take a video, I'll show you now. It literally only records for a few seconds and then it says file corrupt. I mean, I'm actually surprised that it's not doing that now. When I was trying to get footage of me cycling, it wasn't bulging, but yeah, but now it seems to be working again. So I think I just need to go get a new SD card because I can't keep on going like this. Yeah, I was really disappointed because I really wanted to get some cycling content. But yeah, I know I had said I was gonna do 25 kilometers, but I felt really good outside and then I decided to push for 50. And yeah, here are the stats. So 50 kilometers, 550 elevation gain, 24 kilometers per hour average speed. Yeah, it was actually, and the ride wasn't too bad. I'm actually quite hungry and I do not have much food. So I'm just gonna scrape for some food. I have eggs, Evo. I do not have bread. And yeah, I don't feel like getting bread, to be honest. After my the fatigue is starting to kick in now. So I thought I should get started with the meal prep. The time is currently 4:30. If I finish on time, at least I'll have the rest of the evening to just unwind. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get started with the chickpeas that I soaked earlier and the black beans. So I'm just gonna rinse them and then just boil them because they take quite a while to actually cook and get nice and soft. So I'm gonna get started, give them about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll continue with the rest of the meal prep.
while we are out here, I thought I should transplant these items onto this bed. So these are the seedlings that I started about 2 months ago. On this vlog, I'll just link it up here for you guys to check it out. I think it was about 2 months ago when I started these seedlings, and I think they are now ready to move to the bed. I've cleared up the weeds, so there should be enough space for everything to go in there. And I was actually having a chat with my mom yesterday, and she said she was starting her summer seedlings or her summer crops, and she said I should probably also think about starting with my summer crops. So I have a whole bunch of seeds, so I'm just gonna make space here, move these over to here, and then sometime during the week or maybe even next weekend I will start with my summer seedlings. So in here we have some beetroot seedlings and some weeds, so I'm just gonna transfer these over. I think it's a whole bunch of weeds. And then over here we have kale, I believe it's kale. And what else? I think, and some spinach. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's spinach and kale. I'm just gonna remove these weeds. So actually the reason it took me so long to transplant these guys is because I couldn't differentiate the weeds from the actual crops. So I think now they've become a little bit more distinguished. And then I also have spinach and some weeds. I'm actually not sure what this is. This might actually be weeds. I hope it's weeds. Anyways, so yeah, in here I have some Swiss chard, I believe, and some spinach. Oh, I think it's most probably all Swiss chard, to be honest. So tomorrow it might rain, so I think it's actually perfect timing that I'm transplanting these. And then what else do we have? More kale and some carrot, I believe. Oh, what is this? Probably weeds or carrots, I don't know. But yeah, this is all kale. And then the last one would be some more kale, it seems. To be honest, I could just let everything grow in those grow bags, but I think because I'm planning on starting new seedlings and they are quite cramped in there, those items are quite cramped, so I think it's best that I just transfer them over. So it's best that you just bundle them up, and then hopefully this will be a few bulbs. To be honest, everything I've done so far has been pretty experimental. So yeah, I'm not even sure if this is the right spacing, but my intuition says this is enough spacing. So I've just been going by intuition instead of following certain guidelines. vlog here. I'm feeling really tired. The fatigue is kicking in really hard right now from this morning's 50-kilometer ride. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wrap up with the meal prep. I mean, everything is pretty much almost ready. Yeah, and I think the time is 20 minutes to 8. I thought I would have been done by this time, but yeah, cooking takes really long. But I'm just glad that I won't have to cook for the rest of the week, hopefully. I'll just be making rice and, you know, like some vegetables, which should be easy. It shouldn't take as long as it would take to cook a whole meal. So yeah, thank you. If you've made it this far, thank you for tuning in, and please don't forget to like, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And yeah, I'll check you guys in the next one.